We are live at the Empire Fight. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terence Bud. Terence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Dalton Thunder Smith, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, United Kingdom. This lightweight has a very bright future in front of him.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed three-division champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super lightweight title holder, Dalton Thunder Smith.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Todd, the heat is on.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Box. And there's the bell to start the round. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Nice work to block that right uppercut. Good counter punching. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. We're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He disrupts that combination, and he scores with the counter. Oh, what a punch! What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. All hands. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Punch, counter punch. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch scores. This fighter embodies the Cardinal. We came here for a fight, and we've got a hugging contest.
Don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
Can't find a home in that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That counter punch caught him clean. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. There's a counter shot. Hey, those punches add up. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. They landed a good jab there.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
You can see he does not like being grabbed onto.
You've got to save that in the back because if you ever hit and hurt.
The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. He made his liver quiver. Look at this again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
What now is about getting back to the corner.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. And he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start the round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it. Well,
you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked It may not be pretty, but sometimes clinching is effective.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful, because when he starts pulling, taking you out of your rhythm, it's going to get harder.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Oh my goodness, what pace! What pace! They're like...
And a good decision here to hold on.
Now, sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
Hey, those punches add up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be afraid, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again.
And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But it's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull him, pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on him, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
And that's the right decision here. Veteran move to grab on, but as you know, you can't do it too often.
You cannot do it too often because the referee's going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
That one lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moment. Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches, and he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
Have to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable.
This may do it! It's all coming to an end! The perfect counter lands. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what...
Wise move here to try and slow the momentum down here by grabbing on.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step up again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
Good right hand. That's another scoring shot. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for...
Hold that thought. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble. What a nightmare scenario! Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Charles, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone.
And a good decision here to clinch.
Sometimes you got to go with the instinct. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Good punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And once again, he gets clinched.
They need to be worried that the referee's not...
The defense failed them. And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that on replay over and over again.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.